Hello fixers and welcome again to the Fig Garden. Here today we are going to try White Madeira #1. So this is an Adriatic type of fig. I've got one specimen of this one over here, single leader fig. This one green on the outside, red on the inside, and it's beginning to ripen for us over here. It's the history is that this one was discovered in not far from here in Pennsylvania, in Maryland actually, and is growing unprotected and is a delicious Adriatic variety. So we have a specimen here. We've got a couple of figs. This one's soft and ready to go. We've got one up here. You can see it hanging on its neck. It's falling on its neck, so that one's ready to go as well. We'll pick that one. Check around. Oh, here's another one ready to go over here. We'll grab these three. We're going to take them over to the tasting table. Here's a fourth one. We'll take these with us over to the tasting table and we'll get a weight and a taste of these figs in a couple of minutes. So I'll see you there. Okay, and welcome back to our table with White Madeira #1 today. It's an Adriatic, a green fig. This one's got a little bit of a rub or sun scald on it where the tree was rubbing on it, or got a little bit of sunburn. It doesn't really affect the flavor. The other ones are pretty uniformly green, nice and ready to go. We'll weigh them. It's been a dry season, so the figs are a little bit on the smaller side. They are drying and ripening very nicely on the tree. This one is 16 grams. The smallest one here is 13 grams. Larger one here is 17 grams. So we're in the range of 13 to 17 grams. Normally in other years they've been a little bit bigger than this, but I think it's just because we've had such dry and sunny weather, and because the watering we restrict a little bit to try not to get the figs to split, so they're drying on the tree and they're not maybe as plump as they normally be. But let's cut one or two of these open and see what they look like. Beautiful ruby red inside. Here's the one with the sun scald. We'll cut that one open too. You'll see it makes no difference inside the fig. There we are. So beautiful ruby jam inside this White Madeira #1. Very typical Adriatic, synconium, not too thick on the outside. Let's get a bite and see what we think. It's one of my favorite Adriatics. It is pure strawberry. I don't think I could put any other note onto it as a perfectly ripened strawberry, sweet, thick texture. These have been hanging a little bit, so they're not as juicy. We'll say they're more of a thicker jam. Just an outstanding fig. Probably one of my top 2 Adriatics. Highly recommended. Nice seed crunch and just a delicious sweet strawberry flavor. In the Northeast, I'd say this is a really good choice. This is not a splitter. Do not have a problem with it splitting in the humidity at all. But it produces a lot of little figs that are just these delicious strawberry bombs. So I give this one a 10 out of 10, and would encourage you, if you're a fan of the Adriatics, this might be the one for you. So thanks everybody for watching, and happy figging. We'll see you next time.